Hello, beautiful Aries, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. And Aries, I have been absent for a little bit because I have so many wonderful things in the works here, which is awesome. And Aries, we are entering the new moon in Leo phase. So we are going to see what that is bringing in for you. And it looks here, Aries, like you may be getting some news. This could be like a marriage proposal. You have the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. So it's like you're going to be learning some information regarding your foundation. So we're going to have to look and see a little deeper to see what this is all about. You may be getting some information that brings a higher level of awareness regarding a position that you're in. Something to do with your foundation. So whether that's a partnership, a work situationship. And then again, we have the Page of Swords. So lots of incoming messages with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is like the Phoenix rising. It's a second chance. It can indicate, something, the opportunity to bring something to an end and go in a new direction. We have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is she could be very much in the public eye. Divine timing and destiny. And the Five of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords can often talk about some sort of sabotage, whether that is somebody sabotaging you, whether you are sabotaging yourself. But in a sense, self-sabotage is not really real. Our ego is there to keep us safe, to protect us. So it will tell us not to do things. If we are about to jump out of an airplane, it's going to tell us all kinds of information that hopefully will prevent us from doing so in order to keep us safe. But sometimes these messages that our ego comes up with to try to stop us from doing something, it may be keeping us safe, but it may also be stopping us from experiencing something that we need to experience. So, we're always going to get that little voice, that self-talk that comes up and says, that's dangerous, don't do that. But if we always listen to that voice, you know what we would end up doing? We would end up sitting in our house and we would never go anywhere. We would never do anything. We would never experience anything. So, however this resonates with you, if this is you preventing yourself from moving forward because because your ego is trying to protect you from something, or it could be somebody else in your midst who is trying to trying to hold you back, trying to keep you small, trying to, keep you stuck in a space. So again, however that resonates for you. Now, we're going to clarify some of these, but it's like there's some news or information coming in that could kind of make you're going to learn something about some part of your foundation. Again, whether it's a job, a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is. Okay, and it might not be the best of news, but Spirit is asking you to persevere. This card too is reminding me a lot of times we choose to stay in our own misery. We choose to stay in situations that aren't good for us simply because it's familiar. We're used to it. It's the way it's always been. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's familiar in a sense. But it's like there is some sort of information coming in that is going to give you an awareness that you don't have to stay in this uncomfortable situation. Okay? You don't have to stay in any sort of toxic environment, toxic situation just because it's comfortable. You are the master of your reality. You can choose to break away from something. You can choose to end something. There could also be somebody coming in to ask you for forgiveness or to bring you an apology. And this could be something that you've been waiting for, but it just hasn't been the right time. I'm getting a lot of different messages, a lot of different scenarios. So, whatever one resonates with you, go with that. If it doesn't, just leave it behind. Again, I kind of feel like you've persevered in a situation. Maybe it wasn't uncomfortable, maybe it wasn't working, but in a sense you were hoping things would work out. Or maybe you've been holding out for an apology or something, but you've been disappointed. But, when people leave or situations, if people leave our lives or things come to an end, it's usually because it's making room for something better. Fortune after difficulty. I'm feeling like you need to believe in fortune after difficulty. You need to almost quit looking at what was lost. Stop waiting for an apology and just, focus on what you still have. Focus on the opportunities that are in front of you that you're not paying attention to. Because that's where you're going to find your happiness. You're not going to find it in anything that was lost or destroyed, or because that was meant, whatever was spilt, whatever was taken away, whatever was lost, it wasn't meant for you. There is something, this is take the lesson. What did you learn from this situation? Take the lesson and use it moving forward so that you don't keep Ace of Materials. You definitely have the opportunity. The Ace of Materials is like an opportunity, but you still have to decide to take the opportunity. And this could be just the opportunity of, you know, letting go of something. The Seven of Swords can often talk about cutting your losses and running. You know, and the Queen of, or King of Pentacles, no, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles are all talking about, you know, it's like cut your losses and run. Nurture this new path, you know, nurture yourself, your goals, your dreams. Bring yourself, find balance within yourself, and that's how you're going to move forward on this new journey. I do see some clarity coming in. I see a lot of people around you supporting you. And again, I do feel like you may be confused in a sense on how to move forward. Okay, you don't know which path to take. You don't want to settle for anything anymore. I feel like you don't, you know, you may be, like I said, stuck in a situation just because it was comfortable, but I think you're coming to the awareness that you need to break free from some sort of situation, or if a situation came to an end, I think you're going to finally be able to heal and move on from it. So, great message, Aries. And if you would like to take that a little deeper and find out what this means more for you personally, of course, the information for a reading is in the link in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. But until then, Aries, I will catch you next time.